Hello everyone, this is Waldorf,
And this is Statler.
and today we're going to do a quick review of the Memorial Day Mayhem Team Tournament.
Colonial Carnage 4.
Colonial Carnage 4, yeah, it's the fourth tournament he's run. All of his are Colonial Carnage, because they're in Colonial Williamsburg.
There you go. And these are
And this one...
played at the Williamsburg Muster
Correct.
Convention.
He tags on the Williamsburg Muster and the Guns of August Convention. The guys there are really nice. They give him a room. They're typically, the entrance fee for the convention, I think, was like $35 for a weekend.
35 for the weekend, 30 for one day.
And we paid $45 for the tournament, which got us into the convention as well. A rather small convention this time, low attendance. I think it was the Memorial Day thing.
Yeah, I suspect it was.
And a little bit of backlash from the last year. Last time they ran this event, they ended up with a really bad hotel.
At HeatCon?
Yeah, HeatCon with the air conditioning broke. Correct.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It was a nice hotel.
it was a very nice hotel, well set up, plenty of space for a convention.
Yeah.
Just they didn't have the people to fill it up.
What if you held a convention and nobody came? Yeah.
So anyway, it was a great time. This was a team tournament. We had 6 4-player teams competing. We kind of grouped them all. 2 teams from our club went down, and then North Carolina brought a team, and The other, that's 3.
That's 3. You got 3 more.
I'm trying to think of the other 2 teams. I don't think any of the other teams were. One was the ETC. One was made up of the players that are planning on going to the ETC tournament.
Team tournament. Mm-hmm.
This summer or late summer, and the final 2 teams were just kind of cobbled together. A couple players. No one club had enough to put together a full team.
Right.
So they just kind of mercenaries or whatever together.
Sure.
So it's the first team tournament we've had in the Mid-Atlantic. It went really well. With 6 teams, it had the advantage of being each team played every other team since there were 5 rounds. So there could be no things about where you played the easy teams. We didn't,
Right.
And of course, Chai Hammer showed up.
Missing some hair.
Missing some hair.
Just on the sides of his head.
I think it was an accident that happened to him on the plane. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe the shirt ate.
But we had Chai Hammer, Wog Hammer, Chad, and myself were all 4 there.
Went to bed.
Out of the 24 players. So I'm sure there'll be quite a bit of coverage from this one. I think Chad's already released his first game.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah, I think he released that early this morning. Early the morning we're recording this. Probably not early morning from when you're hearing this.
Yes.
So anyway, I was looking through these pictures.
What you're talking about, Willis?
Exactly. This picture definitely needs a caption.
Yeah.
Definitely needs a caption on this picture. So, post one below. You can see the guys sitting around having a good time. Terrain was very nice. All the boards and terrain were provided by Todd. Let's see. Look at that. And, there's Once Bitten. Play this game. One of our guys, Phil. The hotel. Here's the other picture that definitely needs a caption. Anyway, so went really well. It's a great tournament. Here's a couple pictures of some of the armies. It's a nice ogre army. Once Bitten's
Undying Dynasty army.
Huge Undying Dynasty army.
It's a lot of dudes.
He's got a lot of models. I heard him saying afterwards he wants to play it more because one of the things is getting in his own way.
Yeah.
And with that many units, I can understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Another ogre army. See, there's a Dark Elf Army. There's a couple Dark Elf
It's
Armies.
a big Dark Elf Army.
It's a very large Dark Elf Army. They're scary to me.
Yeah.
Shooty armies. I was terrified of every Shooty army I saw.
That was Trihammer's army.
That was Shyhammer. Yep.
More Undying Dynasties.
More Undying Dynasties. I think there were 3 Undying Dynasties armies.
Highborn Elves.
Highborn Elves. You've seen that picture many times. This is a Dark Elf army in the forward part of the picture, and the back part is the another Equitane.
They were being efficient, sharing their own, sharing a tray, display tray.
Exactly. I like those trebuchets.
Yeah, I was looking at them earlier. Not sure which ones those are.
I need to find out. They're not as big as mine,
Yeah, that'd be difficult.
which would, which means they're somewhat playable.
Yeah, it looks familiar in some way. I'm just not sure what it is.
Okay.
Maybe the one from Lord of the Rings.
Could be. Another ogre army.
Yep.
Demon army with a
It's very bloody.
Scourge of Wrath in the top right, and the other 2 monstrous-looking things were his chariot cannons.
It's very. Did I mention it's very bloody
And it's a very bloody-looking army.
on the white background?
And you can see he's going for the multi-use blood letters.
Yeah.
You see the circular bases.
Yeah, I see that. Clearly a 40K player. Shouldn't even let him in the tournament.
Another Dark Elf army. I fortunately didn't play any Dark Elf armies in this tournament. So I'm pretty sure this was being used as a cauldron, the centerpiece.
Okay, yeah. It's very flamey. There's your army.
My army. With my, I should put my trebuchets besides his. Just to
Yeah.
make him jealous. I don't know if you can see it, but you'll see it later on. Underneath the center of the trebuchet, there's a round base.
Oh, I do that. Look at that.
Kind of hard to pick them out right there in that picture, but you'll see them later.
Yes.
Kind of made it so more reasonable.
Yeah.
Another Undying Dynasties army. A lot of chariots, a lot of
chariots
snakes.
and a lot of snakes.
Not much else.
Got some catapults.
One little unit for a bunker. And 2 panicking catapults, which are
Yep.
annoying. Jesse Silva, not a big ogre army.
Yeah.
Big unit of 49 Noblars with bows.
Yeah, if it didn't have that, the army would have no models.
Had a nifty trick of casting the flaming swords on this unit.
Well, if you got a big archer unit, that's a nice thing to put it on.
It is. Shyhammer's Orc and Goblin army.
Yep.
I heard yells of Koopa all through the day.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of Brad's demon army. With his that's no longer a bloodthirster now. What is it? A Scourge of Wrath.
Scourge of Wrath, yes.
Scourge of Wrath.
That's his army.
Pretty much. He's also got that blood chariot or whatever this
Yeah.
thing over on the right is. He's got 2 of the cannon chariots. They're
Right.
bad. But this thing is just ugly in combat.
I'd like to ask him where he got this stained glass thing from.
He made it.
He made himself?
He made it himself.
Wow, interesting.
Yep. He did not make the rock candy.
Yes.
Just for your benefit. So, the awards, again, Todd went out and did a great job on the awards. They gave Player's Choice Best Regiment, Best Painted Regiment, Player's Choice Best Painted Army, and Best Painted Model. Shyhammer won Best Regiment and Best Army for his Orc and Goblin army. Chad One Spittin won for Best Model with that model you may have seen if you've watched his channel,
Yeah.
the Sphinx model.
The model he's going to give away
The model
after
he's giving away.
but he's not done using it yet.
If that is correct.
Yeah.
Best Sportsman got a nice mug, and
Did the mug have anything in it?
it did not. The second place team and third place team got little medallions. He said they messed up on their order and actually sent him 8 for each,
Oh,
first and second.
so he's got a whole bunch for the next 8 tournaments.
No, he gave us each 2 because it
Okay.
says the tournament name on it, team tournament, blah blah blah. Actually, all it says, Memorial Mayhem's written on top.
It's got 8 years.
Well, next one won't be Memorial Mayhem,
Oh.
probably, because he would probably not do this on the Memorial Day weekend
Yeah,
again.
there you go.
That was a mistake.
So you can still call it that.
And then first
It
place.
could be an immemorial of something else.
First place had the little daggers. They're about 1.5 feet long.
Yeah, that's almost on the
maybe
table.
close to 2. They are. You can't see it here. I wish you should have pulled one out before. But they're engraved with the tournament name, first place.
Oh wow.
First place team on them. So he paid to have them engraved as well. Very nice. As far as the results went, these are the brave companions that won the tournament.
There you go.
That's what they look like. I was on CGL A team. This is our picture of our medallion. Look at that. See that? We won second prize.
Second place.
From our team, Brandon from our team won Best Sports. So we got that going for us as well.
Mm-hmm.
But 201 Brave Companions ran away with it with 255. I mean, that's what, a 20% lead over the next one down.
Yeah.
Which is us. And then it's a little, fairly tight in this.
25, yeah.
I mean, what, a total of 29 points between the other 4 teams?
Yeah, quite close.
Quite close.
But you eked it out.
Yeah, I was actually really happy with the way both of our teams performed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, CGL, we took second. CGL team won. They were supposed to be the B team, but they didn't want to be called B team.
So they
decided they were going to go with numbers.
Yeah.
So we had the A team and the number 1 team. Which is kind of funny. And then, again, if you...
Devastating Charge, that's...
Devastating Charge is the North Carolina team with Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had broke it down from battle points if it would have been a single tournament, which you really can't do because you have somewhat control of your matchups in this one.
Yeah, but
a good mix. I mean, this Shannon Shannon with 88 points is on Devastating Charge, which is 2 points shy of half their points. Just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
Chris was on the Brave Companions, as Jake was, so second and third player on that top team. That makes sense. Joe in 4th place was on the Warhammer All Stars.
Yeah.
Kelly was on CGL Team 1. First player on our team, CGL A team, is all the way down. What is this? 2, 4, 6, 7th place.
Yeah.
Even though we took second, but we're kind of bunched up. We got
some bunched up scoring.
There's me, Brandon, and Guy.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, but that was it. It was a fun time. It was a great tournament. Well organized, ran really well.
A lot of echo.
Hotel was fantastic. What's that?
A lot of echo.
A lot of echo in that room.
In the convention.
Oh, in the convention.
Yeah.
That was because of lack of bodies at the convention itself. But we had a room off to ourselves. Well, we did have a small Flames of War tournament run in there.
Yes.
As well on Saturday. But when I say small, it was, I think, maybe 10 players, maybe 12.
I think it was 12 players.
Pretty small.
I was talking to them, yeah.
But anyway, this was great. It's a good step to build on. Hopefully I know Todd plans on running it again next year. He said he definitely wants to get away from Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of people that, said they would have liked to have come, but they could not on that weekend. So, yeah, hopefully it'll grow from here and become a really big event. So, anyway, that was it. I actually finished, like I said, 55, kind of middle of the pack, slightly above the exact middle.
I start calling you the Bendu. No matter which army you play, you're always the man in the middle.
I'm the man in the middle?
Yeah.
That's me. All right. Well, that's going to do it. Thanks for listening.
Till next time.